Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Total War Attila with the Saxons. Well, we ended the last session on a bit of a bombshell. The Franks, after all their declining of our treaties, finally showed their hand. They attacked us. Perfect timing really, when our new High King was off sailing down towards Hispania lands, leaving us a little bit weaker on the home front. They launched an attack on Camulodunum with a fleet and 2 armies. Very classy indeed. Me rather foolishly was contemplating last session, what do I do with these Sons of Saxony who were just stood there doing nothing? I should have put them in Camulodunum, shouldn't I? And if I did, this would not be happening. But anyway, that's by the by. We are now currently in the situation where Admiral Stupid, with his newly raised fleet, is being thrown straight into the firefight with some of the garrison troops, and they are fighting for their lives here. Battle deployment of predicted strength isn't completely down here, so it's telling us that we do have a smidgen of a chance. Do they know who they're talking to here? Anyway, seeing as it is so close and they are actually attacking the city, this warrants me trying my best to win this. So I am going to fight it. And if all goes horribly wrong, don't blame me. Blame Admiral Stupid. My plan is simple. It is to get everybody onto land, pull them back into the city limits so that we can utilise our towers and just basically try and hold out. By pulling our ships back onto the land, we are hopefully going to limit the amount of docking space for the enemy, and thus they're going to spread themselves thin. Whether it works or not is a different matter. That is exactly the plan, and it's pissing it down with rain, which is, well, not great for my towers. So that's going to bear it. This is the first time I've been on the battle map in about 6 months? Well, how long has this campaign been going for? The last campaign battle, whenever that was the last time I've been on the battle map, so I am very, very, very rusty, to say the least. Right, okay. So, are we actually going to fight a battle in our city, or are we not? I do not think we are. I thought we were going to be defending our city. I don't see a city here, do you? This is going to change things. I had it all planned out. I was going to sit and camp in my own town, chill out, let them come to me, and, well, we're in the middle of a bloody field. This is bad. This is very bad. Right, okay. Which means my reinforcements, I don't know where they're coming from. Let's get them plonked down ASAP.
The review panel contains the unit or ship cards representing your force. Clicking on a card selects a unit or ship. Double-clicking on it zooms the camera directly to it. Pausing the game, then right-clicking on a card opens the encyclopedia.
We shall fight them on the beaches. We shall fight them back into the
How do we get these guys docked quicker?
turn red with blood, and we shall make
How do we get them docked quicker? Hello? Can we dock nice and quick? We're a bit close here. Hello?
We have gained the upper hand.
Have we? You could fool me. My ships are not docking very efficiently.
Willing and able.
Can we get any quicker? How do we roll quicker? Is there a way to whip the buggers? Halt. Move. Like move like the wind? Is there a setting for moving at the speed of light? Oh the hell! This has gone. This has already gone wrong. As you can see, this is. Let's get ourselves down here somewhere. These are going to get ambushed. That's good.
Awaiting your
Didn't want this to happen. Well, if we're going to go down, we're going to have to go down fighting.
assault ships awaiting your word. Ships awaiting your word.
He's made it away from the bloody...
Willing and able.
Come on. Come on, man. They've brought every man and his dog here, but they're not going to be able to land, are they? Or are they? I don't know how this works. This is new to me.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Alright, very good. Very good. You flee. There we go. That's it.
Assault ships awaiting your word.
Any more landing points? If we can get every landing point covered, they can't land, which means that the time is going to expire. Cheap way to win, I suppose, but I'll take it. I'll take cheapness. I'll take cheapness right about now.
A whole unit, enemy units have been rallied.
Dock, you fool!
And ready.
Right.
Ready for battle.
Oh, there's one more docking spot here, I think. Okay, so one of our ships has been
Is being assaulted.
boarded.
Cast them back.
Okay, that's fine.
Scrappers ready.
Right, all my land units I'm going to pulley here, if I can. Can we get a move on, people? You know, time is of the essence here. Right. Oh, I think the reason why I can't dock my ships is because they're docking their ships. So they're docking...
Orders on one of our ships.
They're,
Repel them.
they're docking all their ships, probably utilising all these spots here, which means I can't land mine, so they are landing. Right. As you can see, a highly trained captain I am, highly trained commander. Oh boy, oh boy. They've got crossbows. Germanic nobles. Very nice. We're gonna get pummeled here. This is going rather swimmingly. Wow, this guy is really doing well here. He's holding his own. It is the heavy marauders.
Reporting.
They're doing very well. I salute you, sir. You're holding your own very nicely. It's a pity that we're going to die. Woo! They're quick. Why aren't you running? I'd be better off after resolving this, I
One of
think.
our ships is being boarded.
This has gone horribly wrong. Where's everybody? Here they come, ambling along, nice and patiently. Oh, we're getting shot in the back. We could win this little pitch battle here if we
Orders on one of our ships. Repel
sort
them.
ourselves out. Forget this, come on. Come on, run! Heavy marauders are getting pummeled here. Oh, this is bad news indeed. Oh no, they're winning. They're winning. Now we're losing. Am I getting confused here?
Fighters, forward.
men have given up and are running for their lives.
Oh, just didn't have the legs.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Our aim is true!
These are Germanic crossbows. They should be able to be beaten. These guys are going to be completely knackered.
Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit.
Here we go. Let's see if we can get these crossbowmen out of the way. Try again, another charge.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Who are these? Oh, they've got lots of horses coming. Cavalry guard. Oh man. It's going so... It never went well from the start, did it, to be perfectly honest with you? We were doomed from the beginning. Spears. So we've got a spear wall formation. Are you in spear wall? That might help us. Spears, quickly. Quickly. Brace. Brace. Charge. Where are these guys going? Right, we're braced. Are we braced? Are we ready?
Warriors, eager for blood! Forward! Ah!
Charge, 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 charge! They're not going to go very well. That's not going to go very well for them, I don't think. Right, we've charged into the backs of these guys. Pull out, pull out, pull out! Pull out, pull out, pull out! Oh, 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 oh! Turn around! Shoot. Come on! Oh, this is bad. General Sir is injured.
Enemy units have been rallied. The men are broken and running for their lives.
No, 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 no. Don't throw my horses away here. Don't throw them away. Come on. They can't land the rest of their units, I don't think. So, I mean, they're screwed. If we can beat these... If we can beat this here, we might have a chance. I say if. Big if. I don't think we're going to beat this, are we? Are we? I don't know. I don't think so. Somebody's hitting us. Oh, for God's sake.
Quickly now! Saxon spears! Get running! Fire! Melee warriors! Riders, forward!
Run! Run, you idiots! Come on! I need you alive to flank if the worst comes to the worst. Oh no, I've lost my horses!
Their weapons and are fleeing.
We will pierce their hearts. No! Fearless warriors! Run, Cassio!
Oh, they're running. They're chasing after my horses, which is good news for me. So, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Warriors!
Come on.
Run, Cassio!
They're all wavering here.
Missile warriors!
Oh, the horses are coming back. One of them's gone. Right, if we can get one of our spearmen turned around in time, they're gone. They're gone. They're all broken. They can't land there any more of their ships, I don't think. So we might be able to get a technical victory here if the time runs out. Ugh, this has been an ugly fight. As you can see, very rusty. They've rallied their units.
Rallied and returned to the battle.
Let them rally. Let the dogs rally. I'm ready for them. I'm ready for them. Uh-oh. Turn. 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 There we go. Get the spears in there. Get the spears in. Let's get a bit of close-up here. Let's get a bit of close-up. We have the new Blood and... I say new. It's not new anymore, but the Blood and Gore DLC on, I think. So it should... There we go. Got a few blows. He's been locked up. Taken off his horse. They're coming back, idiots. Come on, Saxons! We're not going down without a fight! Might be an undisciplined fight, but as I said, don't blame me. Blame Admiral Stupid. Right, okay! So we've got them down and out. In terms of the troops that have docked and landed, which means that sorry to do this to you, Franks, but I'm going to sit here and take the TKO. So they've lost half their men. No, they have. Yes, they've lost over half their men. We've only lost 1,000, so we're doing well. If I'm reading that right, I think we've killed more than they've killed of us. And if we get the victory as well, I would be happy to call this a good day in the office. Yes, we've lost Admiral Stupid in the process, but well, we do not suffer any penalties at Camula Dunum. They do not sack it, they do not loot it, plunder it, rape our people, they do not take it, they do not make it desolate. And that, to me, is very good. Anyway, so rather than bore you with having to sit here through this entire time, I'm going to skip to the end. And hopefully you'll be seeing the victory screen. Okay, so there's 5 minutes of my life that I won't get back. God, that was slow. Waiting for that to count down. So, okay, we've got a Pyrrhic victory here, but the key phrase in that statement is victory. The key word, rather, is victory. Cheap, yes, but, well, it's the way the cookie crumbles. Nothing I can do about it. Game mechanics and all that. So we won. We won. We lost 807. They lost 1,700. If every battle with the Franks ends up with us killing more than they kill of us, then they're going to be suffering big style. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to take on warriors to help replenishment. We won't kill them just yet. They will sail off with their tails between their legs, scatter to the four corners of the wind, war is on. This is torture, isn't it? I'm just sat here in silence, thinking what's going to happen now, what can we do next few turns, and the bloody end turn is taking longer and longer and longer. Right. Here we go. Now it's our turn. So we've got 34,000, we're earning 7,000 a turn. We'll go through the messages first. The defensive alliance has been broken because they did not come to help us at our time of need. To be fair, we didn't do anything to help them in their situation, so I suppose it's an eye for an eye and all that. This spy is now going to be put to better use, scouting out the lands of the Franks ASAP. So he's going to hot-foot it all the way up through Gaul. War has been declared. Pyrrhic victory. Agent exposed. That's him down there. The Alamans are at peace with the Western Romans. Another same agent exposed again. Some buildings have been constructed. A bad winter. A hidden agent. 2 Western Romans. And a rank up for Elfgifu, who is
the goddess blesses you.
The priest. Okay. Ooh, I'm so... I don't know what to do. I'm excited for this coming war. I'm excited. And do you know what we didn't see? Do you know what we didn't see, folks? Give him his dues. Admiral Stupid is still alive. He is alive to tell the tale of his Pyrrhic victory. Somehow he's pulled it out of the bag. If anything deserves a promotion right now, it is that. He might not even live to see much longer if the Franks come back again. So Admiral Stupid, take your position as companion. You have definitely earned it. My goodness gracious. Did not expect him to live. And I did ask you in the last session to name the fleet, but I didn't take any names down because I did not expect them to survive. So for now they will remain the chieftains chosen, and if you want to suggest a name, suggest again, and if they'll survive to the next session I'll name them. But maybe that victory might have something to do with what we call them. They deserve a name that strikes fear into the Franks' hearts. Okay, so I'm going to make amends now, and I'm going to correct my screw-up from the last session, and I'm going to bring forth the Sons of Saxony, bring them down to Camulodunum to help defend. This is the main landing area that the Franks have to use to get onto Britannia. So if I can put all my defensive troops, a nice healthy fleet here, and put my strongest army here, or second strongest army here, they're going to have trouble landing in Britannia. And our homelands will be safe, giving us time to bring back Essler to the front lines, and to start strengthening our armies with elite troops, and even perhaps recruiting that 4th army as well, giving us time to build up. Because when we sweep through the Frank lands, we don't want to do it drip, drip, drip. We want to land on here with potentially 4 armies and have a massive clean sweep. Nothing like we have seen before. Striking them like a massive hammer blow. Shock and awe. Because when we're coming like the bloody Huns, I'm telling you. Right, but for now we have to recuperate. So we're going to have to move through the winter, so we're going to suffer some attrition, but that's fine. This is more important.
Set up a watch.
So now we have our Sons of Saxony, headed by Ceada. He is going to upgrade his troops to better equipment. We're certainly going to need it. And then we're going to have to look at rebalancing the army. There's too many weaker troops here. Too many weaker troops. We want to swap out some people. So we've got a couple of bow units, we've got the hurlers. We're going to disband the hurlers, we don't need this many. Infantry, missile troops. We're going to disband these Nordic Brigade because they're quite weak as well. And then we're going to replace those 3 with 3 units of those lovely warrior axe people things. You know what I mean. So the Nordic Axe Warriors or the Axe Warband. We'll start with an Axe Warband, 3 units of them. And then in the next turn after this, we'll replace another 3 spear units with 3 Axe Warriors. And then this army is pretty much good to go. In fact, we might disband another spear, another bow, and have two horses to go with it as well. So we'll have 4 horses, 4 missiles, and then a nice mixture of axe and spear. So the transformation of this army is now underway. This is going to be brought up to the same quality as the King's army, as is this army here. We're a little bit short. We need some more. So we're 4 units down. So let's start by... We'll start this army off with the same sort of mindset. We will first of all upgrade their quality. It's all costing money, but it needs to happen. And then we're going to give them 3 units of the Axe Warband. And meanwhile, Essler is coming. Speed of light. Double time. Let's just hope he doesn't get ambushed on his way back. Right, just going to pause it a second. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to have my breakfast. So, yes, I've just upgraded the priest. Obviously, Essler is on his way back home to oversee the war effort. And the spy down here is on his way back to now scout out the enemy to see where we can strike out where they're at their weakest. Admiral Stupid is getting some more ships. He's been entrusted with some more ships. He did such a good job of defending Camulodunum. Yeah, tongue-in-cheek of course, but just like Senred before him, no one else knows. He can spin the tale how he sees fit to tell the king how he came out victorious in this battle against all the odds. I wonder what he will say to him. But he's been entrusted with some more ships to strengthen our navy even further, to prevent any further incidents happening on our shores. And in terms of the diplomatic situation, I was just taking a look at the general relative strengths of our enemy here. The Franks, of course, pretty 50-50 with us. We have a slight edge, not to mention we have drawn first blood, so the momentum is firmly in our favour. And of course they have got the Langobards on their side. Now, of course, the Langobards only have 2 lands, and their relative strength is pretty paltry, so I'm not overly concerned with these guys, to be honest with you. I am concerned, however, with if the Alamans join the fray. They are friends with the Franks, they are friends with the Langobards, they are not going to like the fact that we are at war with both of those people, and at some point they might stick their beaks in. They are pretty strong as well, so if all 3 of those guys combine together, we could be a little bit screwed. So we have to be very, very careful about how we approach this, and that's going to dictate how we tackle the war. You know, we're probably going not to occupy these lands when we've taken them. We're not going to make them desolate because we don't want to hinder any further expansion in the future, but we're probably going to occupy them and then just leave them to go into rebel hands, and then we can retake them from the rebels later if necessary. But I can't envisage keeping hold of them so close to unfriendly people. We're going to have to commit some of our troops to keep the public order. We can't afford this. We want to be going sweeping through. We can't afford to be holding on to the land. So we're going to sack them, occupy them, and then just let them fall into disrepair, let the rebels take over, and then retake them later. That's the plan. We've tried to ask I've just had a quick look at the Western Roman Empire to see if they would happily join the war effort.
And let us be honoured by your attendance and your words.
But for some bizarre reason, they are friendly with the Franks. So they have got no interest in joining the war with the Franks because, well, they like them. So we're screwed there. We're not going to get any help from our Western Roman Empire friends. And in fact, is our relationship going to decrease? No, it's going to improve. Okay. So it looks like, for the time being, it's going to be us versus them. Nobody else is going to assist us, and we're just going to keep a close eye on the Alemans. This is going to be a dicey situation. Anyway, we've done all we can this turn, as far as I'm aware. All the armies are recruiting extra troops. The navy is as well. The king is coming home. Let's get it on. They're coming again, are they? Ding, ding, ding. Round bloody 2. And this time they come with reinforcements. They come with more. Why is this? Why are they more heavily in their? Why is it more heavily in their favour this time? Ah, they're attacking the fleet again. We have obviously less men than before, and our newly brought down army is not in the fight. It's just the same as it was last time. Garrison troops and Admiral Stupid. Really? You want to go again, buddy? Suffice to say, I don't have the energy to do this again. I'm not going to auto-resolve it though, because auto-resolve will get smashed, and as we've seen before, if we fight it on the battlefield, we can use the game mechanics to our advantage. A little bit cheap, but, well, there's nothing else we could... We're not doing it on purpose. So I'm going to fight it again. But I'm going to fight this one again next time. Okay, so let me just pause just a second. I should have just kept the damn thing recording. I decided to dive in to the battle just to see if it was going to be a similar situation to last time, and it was. So I thought, well, I'll just have a potter about, see if we can do a similar thing to last time. And then things have gone pretty well. We've lost half our forces, most of those in the water. They've lost 1,000 men, and they've landed a few more troops this time. But we're now here, 41 minutes into the battle. We've defeated a first wave, and this is their second and final wave, because once again they won't dock their ships. So what I've decided to do is record the back end of this battle. Because, well, I didn't want you to miss all of it. I was playing with the intention of just completely skipping it and just resuming next session and saying, look, here's the result. It's the same thing that happened last time. I didn't want to go through that all again. But I have. So, rather than skip the battle completely and give you the results, I decided to give you the last few minutes of the battle so that you know that what's basically happened. So yes, we are ready to take on their final wave, which is these three melee troops.
Battle ready and eager.
You have our spears!
Mount the missile warriors. Deadly missiles ready.
And we're going to use a hammer and anvil tactic to pretty much wipe this army out. Funnily enough, their general died in the water, so this has severely hampered their morale.
Forward! Melee fighters ready. Whoop, curse you! Yeah! Get running! Charge!
We're going in for a second wave. 65 nobles left.
Gotcha! All right!
Pull out again.
As you say!
Get the arrows peppering in.
Missile armed warriors! Battle ready and eager! Missile warriors!
Come on. Some of my men are broken, but it's probably one of the very small units.
Ready for battle! Charge!
Let's get a close-up of this charge. Woo! Watch 'em fly. Okay, so there we go. And as you can see, I mean, just from me actually clicking the buttons, I'm actually back into the swing of the battles now. My first fight of the session was very, very, very rusty. I'm a little bit more proficient. I say just a little tiny bit. I'm still by no means a master tactician or anything like that, but just the general manoeuvring of the camera and the units is a starter for 10. So yes, they can't dock any more ships. We have decimated their numbers. They have lost 1,400 men. We have lost only 700. So once again, for the second time running, Admiral Stupid, who I'm sure we're going to have to rename after this session, has pulled it out of the bag yet again. Victorious against the Franks for the second time. Yeah, we're very happy with this. Very happy indeed. And as like last time, I'm going to have to now skip the time, sit on my backside for 5 minutes while the time runs down. But, well, there's nothing we can do about it. I can't take my troops into the water, and they're not landing their troops here, so it's a stalemate. But, yeah, we have definitely got the upper hand in the early skirmishes of this war. We have got more men left than they have after the 2 fights. We already had a slight edge to start with, so this is a very good start, and I think Admiral Stupid is going to have to be promoted and given probably a full-blown army, wouldn't you say? Or maybe not. Maybe he's just a specialist admiral. Maybe he's a specialist in these situations, pulling rabbits out of the hat when he needs them most. I don't know. But if we are looking to create a 4th army, which we are, then who better to lead it than Aedmund, who we should really rename out of respect, to be honest with you. I mean, who's going to take him seriously if we keep calling him Admiral Stupid? I think he's earned a new moniker. Answers on a postcard. We need to give this guy a new nickname. Anyway, I'm going to now pause it again, the recording that is, and we'll go to the results screen at the end of this fight, and then we will properly end today's session there. Okay, so this time it's a close victory. Not quite Pyrrhic, a little bit better, a little bit more efficient. We lose 600 men, they lose 1,200. 2-to-1 ratio, we'll certainly take that, but we have suffered quite the obliteration to our unit this time round. Close victory. So we've completely annihilated one army. Another one is close to being annihilated. Just their fleet is left. Quite a few boats left in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of those again. Increase our replenishment. No doubt he'll be back next turn to finish us off, and he might actually finish Admiral Stupid off if he doesn't run. So I'm going to have to consider maybe pulling him away. He has got free rein to attack Camulodunum directly, but we have a full stack army in there. I don't think it's going to do much, and I don't want to risk losing Admiral Aedmund. Whilst he's done so much for us, I don't want to lose him. So we managed to kill one of their leaders, 2 of their leaders. The Hispanians have been destroyed, and Aedmund has been promoted. No surprise there. Okay, so it's the Geats that have taken down the Hispanians. Okay. No wonder they didn't want to help us out. They were too busy going for their own glory. Ooh, get you. Maybe I'll come down here and show you what it's like for people who, do not honour their alliances. You could be next on my list, you bastards. Aedmund has ranked up. What a surprise. War declared. The Caucasian Separatists. What a name. And the Mauryaans against the Western and Eastern Romans. Alrighty. Good spring and bad spring. Right. Now this is a much better place to end the session, I think. So, as I cast my beady little eye over the situation... Okay, he's got a few ships back. I don't know. Leave me your thoughts. Should we keep Admiral Aedmund here? In the confines of his little area? Continuing to recruit? Continuing to replenish his numbers? At the risk of being attacked again by this fleet? Should we move him away somewhere else to recover? Leaving Camulodunum open to attack from the fleet? I don't know. But join me next time, when we shall continue building up our fleet. We shall continue converting our army to be as strong as it can be, here and here, where we shall continue to take our spy up north to get an eyeball on the Franks, and where we will continue to take Essler back home so that he can oversee our war preparations. Join me next time. Bye for now.